watching last game, like probably a segment where Nikhil was able to do his thing in the offense, catch and shoot, then having Monte out there as another playmaker and another guy to find Rudy. Mike Conley and Rudy is great offense, and is obviously always great offense. Now it's Jaden. So I think last game we just showed our versatility, and Monte adds another guy that could get Rudy involved, and that was big time for us.
Kyle, what do you think of just the way that Monte has settled in? He had the injury a little bit and missed some time, but it seems like he's starting to find a good rhythm.
Yeah. Like him and Marcus Morris, that must be cool to come to a team and play so well right away. Monte knocking down the tray ball, getting guys involved, running the offense, playing really well right now. Big help for us.
And playing with him defensively, it seems like he's made an impact too, right? What are you learning about just the way that you guys work together and he fits in with what you guys do that way?
I always knew he was a competitor, so the defensive end, he gonna get stops. He's played in Denver, which they hold defense to a high standard. And as far as playing with him, I've watched him since Iowa State. I've known he's a high IQ guy, so I knew it would be easy to get along and play with him right on the court right away.
Kyle, Coach Finch after last game talked about Rudy's growth on offense, specifically off ball, just his spacing, his patience. What have you seen from that patience?
Man, credit to Rudy. He's put in a lot of work. Sometimes he'll catch it in difficult positions and find his footwork to pivot and still finish. He's been great on the offensive glass, and I think guys are starting to have a little confidence in him to throw it to him in the pocket, and he's been making the right play. Converting offensive rebounds, things like that. He's been huge for us.
We've seen you set some more screens and hands. With playmaking guys kind of being the rollers there, is it an easy spot to operate from when you can get that short roll and be in the middle of the floor?
Yeah, I think when teams are so worried about Ant coming off and as effective as he is, and you have someone like me or whoever it is in the pocket to catch and make plays, I think the coaching staff does a good job of letting us know what the other team does as far as rotation. So then it's easy out there. We can catch and make a play in the pocket and hit the corner or someone cutting or something like that. Just playmaking out of the pocket.
Have you done a lot of that before? A lot of the roll work?
No, I kind of, credit Coach Finch to, putting me there. It was his idea, and, I think I've been able to be successful in that position.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I don't mind it. You have someone like Ant who has so much gravity, and sometimes guys are going to put 2 on him. I could play 4 on 3 on the backside. That works for me.
Kyle, you've always played from the mid-range a lot, but it seems like you've got a lot more those mid-range kind of pull-ups.
Yeah.
Squared up to the basket.
Yeah.
Where does that come from? It just seems like a confidence that you have in your jumper that maybe you didn't earlier.
Credit to Pablo and TJ McConnell. I spoke to TJ McConnell after we played Indiana at home, and he was just letting me know, get to the mid-range. He's watched me since college. He's like, your mid-range has always been deadly. Get to that. It's another, way to make them guard you. And then you can find Rudy, you're comfortable inside 15 feet. So I give a lot of credit to TJ. He kind of opened that up to me, and it's been working for me. So I told him when we played them at Indiana, thank you, Bill. He kind of opened my eyes to it.
You've just been up top a lot more, starting at the high quad rather than the corner, kind of since the cat injury. What sort of different perspective does that give you?
I think it puts me in a good position to, like I said, get to my mid-range or play make from that 15, 17-foot area. I was able to find some corner guys because they were so scared of Rudy being a threat down low. So, I like it.
You have a good sense of the moment, just being one of the leaders, but Mike Conley, another leader as well. His points a game have really raised up here this month of March, specifically in the fourth quarter. What do you see from him, just kind of knowing playoffs are near and kind of upping the pressure? That's the value of Mike Conley. He's gonna come through big for you in the fourth quarter.
He understands the circumstances of Cat being down, so he has to step up as a scorer, and he's been getting the job done. That's special. That's the beauty of having Mike Conley, really.
Have you noticed your anthem aggression and attacking space, how that seems to maybe have opened up offense for yourself and everybody else?
Yeah, I think it's opened up. I think Cat's absence has just opened up offense and aggression from everybody. So it's not like Ant now has to carry the Cat's load as well. I think we all could step in and help out and be aggressive and figure it out.
You and TJ have a relationship? Do you go back a ways or
Yeah, me and TJ, I've played against him since we were about 10, 11 years old. So it's a very special moment to have him on the team. For me, it means a lot to me. We've always competed against each other, so I think this is the first time we've been able to be teammates, and it's special because that's like a dear friend of me since we were 10 years old, and we've always kept in touch over the years. Now to be on the same team is really cool.
I was seeing McConnell.
Oh, TJ McConnell. I thought you were talking about Warren.
That's a good answer.
No.
I will use that as well. I will use that as well.
TJ McConnell, yeah. No, we both playing against each other I watched him a little bit at Duquesne, and then we played against each other at Arizona. And then he's such a good dude. Like, we've always spoken. He told me from back in 2013 when we played against him that he's always admired my game. It's the same with me. I've always admired his game. And we're both still here in the league, and he helped me out big time. He's a great basketball mind.
Yeah. You played a lot of point guard in your career. Now you're playing. You still have a lot of those touches, and you're sometimes playing alongside two other point guards. Yeah. How easy is that making offense for you guys?
I feel like being out there with Mike, J-Mac, Monte, sometimes two of them at the same time. Even last year playing with D-Lo, I just like playing with high IQ guys. They see the game the same way I do. Tyus Jones, John Morant, guys like that. Boris Diaw, I feel we click. We see the game the same way, and it makes it easier.
You see that with the passes you got to J-Mac cutting right now? It seems like you've got that down really well.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to give any secrets away, but I love playing with J-Mac. Absolutely love it.
Kyle, this off beat back a little bit, but I see you with your recovery stuff there. Tell me about diet this time of year, and nutrition. What do you do? You do the same thing every time? How do you monitor your sleep and your diet and all that stuff?
If you've been in them playoffs, every possession is tough. And so you don't want to be out of shape, you don't want to be overweight. So I think veterans, as playoffs get closer, just start paying a little bit more attention. And, you want to be light and feel good in the playoffs. So everything's, really going towards that.
Are you really hard on yourself about what you do?
Sometimes. Sometimes. Around now, I will be. Around playoffs, yeah.
Assistant Coach Mike Norrie, your thoughts about Assistant Coach Norrie?
Micah, big time. You can always count on him, whether it's scouting situation or he kind of let us know what Golden State was going to run that last play. And that was big time. I think we got one of the best coaching staffs in the league.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, guys.